to the Saturday softball, everyone.
Okay, this is the oldest wooden schoolhouse that's still in use in America. And I'm just showing this because last Saturday drive in St. Augustine, I showed the oldest wooden schoolhouse. And you can see it's the JROTC building. And we'll just call that a supplemental to last Saturday's drive. Alright, we're going to take a ride down to Lake Lagonda. And then we got a big, fairly substantial Taco Bell update today. So we're going to go and check that out. Oh, check that car out. That is too cool. Alright, we're leaving the church. I just pulled in here so we could get a shot of the Sid Martin building. And figured not everybody watches every video, so you may have missed me showing that one before. And we're just going to do an old school drive down to Lake Lagonda. The driver formerly known as James has been having bladder problems, and she's been to the doctor several times with it, so they're going to continue doing tests to see what's wrong with her. But cancer's ruled out, which is good. So we don't know what the problem is. They're going to put her on some meds to see if that helps her. And I just didn't want to go too far today because she's not 100% comfortable with her bladder, so I figured we just do a softball video today. And people like seeing interlocking, so I like showing it. And right there, as I've said many times, used to be the Handyway. It had a Ace Hardware and a Video Magic next to it in the plaza. And there was a payphone right on this corner back here of Highway 20 and 315. And McDonald's was not there, and neither was that Advanced Discount Auto Parts. It was a lot different back then. A lot cooler in my opinion too. I've said it before, I'll say it again, that a lot of what people call progress is really regress. No doubt about it. Anyway, let's go straight down here and we'll show the Interlochen Historical Society, see if they've taken their signs down yet. And no, they still got the signs up. So apparently they've moved out of there now. But they still have, they left the sign, so maybe, I don't know. Sad, really, anyway. And the 4th of July celebration's coming next month, so that'll be the 3rd 4th of July that we filmed down here, which means I'll have been doing YouTube now for 3 years. Next month. Or no, not next month. 2 months from now. Okay, and we're headed down to Lake Lagonda. Very familiar site on my channel. We do it all the time. Let's see, now, imagine if you will, back in the 80s, a Saturday like today, this place would have been filled with people. And we would have all been out here skating. We had a little jump ramp that we had down at the bottom of the hill there. And we had like a old railroad tie that we used to rail slide and stuff on. And those days are gone. I mean, This place used to be, you know, people out there swimming, and that was a white sand beach right where I'm pointing the camera. And that little dock thing was not there back in the 80s. But that merry-go-round and these seesaw were here in the 80s. All right, let's go do this Taco Bell update. There is a very big Taco Bell update today, which is cool. I wish that they wouldn't have had a big gap, you know, where there was no progress to be shown. But they've made up for it now, so we're gonna go check that out. And I am down to about 5 or 6 pizzerias left to do, and 2 of those pizzerias are in towns that we've already done a Saturday drive, Ocala and Gainesville. But Ocala and Gainesville are big enough that we could do multiple Saturday drives there and not show the same thing or the same parts of town. So I don't know what we're going to do after those, after we do those. But I have enough pizzerias that we could get through easily through the end of summer. And so we're cool there. But maybe, you know, I only started doing the Saturday drive just to do the Taco Bell updates. And then when it became evident that Taco Bell was staying the same week after week, we started going out of town. And then I thought just driving around is boring. I always like to see on driving videos when like somebody pulls in and runs in somewhere. That's my favorite kind of driving video. Sure enough it is. Like somebody going to Dollar General, I'll watch that all day long. And speaking of good entertaining stuff to watch, I'm gonna tell you a few of the live channels that I watch. One is Willie T's Bar, which is down quite a lot. I think it's down right now. But when it's up, I love watching them. You know, it's just a stage, and they show the little bar performers performing at the bar. And that's a really good channel. And tonight, if you're bored, I would recommend going and checking out the Karaoke Experiment. And that is on Keys Live. Keys Live, both words together, on YouTube. And you should see the Karaoke Experiment. And I think that starts at about 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And me and the driver formerly known as James have been watching that for years now. And we love it. Especially this guy on there, Stan. He's kind of like the celebrity of the show. But he may or may not be there tonight. He does sometimes not show up on certain nights. But if you go and check that out, look for Stan for sure. Love me some Stan. And of course there's the St. Augustine channels, which I've pimped multiple times. I love watching those live cams just for the people watching. And yeah, I also like this place called the Cove, Michigan, which is a Leland fishing town, and it's a real touristy area that really is busy and good people watching during the summer. But after the summer, you know, it's just snow and there's nothing to see. But during the summer months, you should check that out. Pull in here by the Barbie. I know that was last minute. I want to walk over to this Taco Bell to show this one. So yeah, this kind of reminds me of like the 80s when you'd go into a video store and see all the new releases on the wall. Guess that's the equivalent of the new release wall nowadays. And Barbie's hanging tight on there for quite a few months now. Alright, so let's walk over here and do this Taco Bell update. They have been busy beavers over here. There is the Circle K. Probably can't see inside. And that's kind of a place I don't really walk in with a camera, but I would. Okay, they are working out here today. But as you can see, they have the caution thing up at the drive-thru. For starters, they've got some landscape work done. Parking lot is looking right. And they have the third Taco Bell up. Very nice. They still don't have the Taco Bell sign up, which I think is going to really set it off once they have that up. But yeah, it's definitely looking cool. And as you can see, lots of landscape work has been done. That was not there last week. Very cool. Unfortunately, we have the sun in our shot, but definitely cool. So I would have liked to have seen progress like this from week to week, but unfortunately there was that long dry spell. All right, let's go try some pizza. There is the Hunt Brothers pizza rig setup they have. Guess we'll go with the pepperoni. It seems to be all they have besides the breakfast pizza. All right, we're at the Lake Ida boat ramp, and we're just gonna really quick try a hunk of pizza. Grab a hunk is their thing at the Exxon station. Although you can order a full pizza there. I'm gonna give the first bite to the driver formerly known as James. They only had one slice of pepperoni, so we didn't want breakfast pizza. All right. Driver formerly known as James took a crust bite there. Sorry about that. There's the under. There's the pizza. In the pie hole. And yeah, this it is what it is, but it's to me it's like if you crossbred like a Pizza Hut pizza with a frozen pizza. I mean, even on the chain scale, this is pretty bad. So I'm gonna give Hunt Brothers Pizza, I'm going to give it a 4.5. Driver formerly known as James. Do you want to come with a finger scale? Holy cow. Driver formerly known as James. Lowest score yet, a 2. So that is Hunt Brothers Pizza. Oh. She's got more here, huh? I was zoomed in there. 2 thumbs down. Wow. I think, is that your first 2 thumbs down? Wow. So we're not thrilled by Hunt Brothers Pizza, but I didn't expect to be. Just figured we'd keep the pizza reviews rolling. Hold this camera, driver formerly known as James, right there. Let me show you this. It's like cardboard. So, I mean, unless you're really starved and you don't have a Tony's Frozen Pizza or something in your house, I would say don't bother with Hunt Brothers Pizza. But now, to be fair, this is their grab a hunk that sits under that heat lamp for who knows how long. I've never had a Hunt Brothers pie made fresh, and they do make you know, custom pies there fresh right out of the oven. So, but I don't see it being, you know, that much better. All right, everybody, we will leave you with a parting shot of Teddy. We thank you for watching, and we hope you had a good and relaxing time, and we will see you next Saturday for a more substantial Saturday drive. Peace out, everybody.